sexy people. I'm your host, Nikki Gilbert Daniels, and welcome to the new season of She Speaks Live. Baby, when I tell you I'm so excited about my next guest, she is a Grammy award-winning singer. She is a founder of one of the most successful girl groups on the planet. She is a mom. She is a philanthropist. She recently became my soror, a member of Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated. And guess what, y'all? She was on a little show that I created called R&B Divas. And this is the first time since she's been on R&B Divas that LATAVIA Robeson, Houston native, and I have had an opportunity to sit down and chat. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to She Speaks Live. My sister, my soror, LATAVIA Robeson. Yay!
Thank you for having me, sister.
What?
And now I can say my soror.
I know, that's right, sisters in real life. There we go. We gonna get all into the boule. We gonna get all into why and how, and but before we get into how Sigma Gamma Rho happened, honestly, if I'm just keeping it real, I as much as I'm the creator of R&B Divas, I wasn't a part of your season. I left in season 3. And I don't even know how this was presented to you. So if you could just kind of start this conversation off by letting me know, how did you become a member of R&B Divas?
I was approached.
Okay.
And I was asked to come on. I was asked to do an interview. I was asked to speak about what it is that I would bring. And I was very, very honest with them about where I was in my life. I didn't understand, didn't know why you weren't a part anymore of this. I did not know that. But I did speak about it. I was at a point in my life, I was a new single mother going through things with my child's father. I did need a source of income, but I also felt like at that time that I would be able to create or become a part of a sisterhood of women that could understand things that I was going through. And so I was very honest. I was very vulnerable at that time. Not to take anything away from you. It ended up not being anything that I thought it would end up being.
I have to say, I think every woman attached to the franchise probably has the same feeling. But before we get into that, we're going to pause right quick for a message from our sponsors. We will be right back with more She Speaks Live. Stay tuned and do not move. Hey, I'm Nikki Gilbert Daniels, writer, performer, producer, and advocate for women and girls in underserved communities. I'm most passionate about supporting women and girls of color because I believe that they deserve an equal opportunity, a purpose-driven and an empowered life, both personally and professionally. That's why I created my nonprofit organization, FromTheBottomUpFoundation.org, and initiatives like WORF Media, which is an acronym for Women in Reality, Film, TV, and Media. WORF aims to change the toxic, negative, destructive stereotypes and narratives that women of color face in the media. We believe that a national infrastructure that provides female content creators with platforms, resources, and opportunities to not just create, but to own and distribute content that not only entertains, but also uplifts, inspires, and empowers all women. It is time for our leaders in the industry and the media to step up. It's time for us all to take accountability for others who look like us. It's time for us to have equitable partnerships and opportunities to truly build legacy for our future generations. WORF Media is positioning itself to be proactive versus reactive. At WORF Media, we believe that content is both king and queen, and those who create it should be treated as such, and at the very least, treated as equals. We welcome all who believe in our mission to entertain, educate, inspire, and build generational wealth and wellness in our communities. And we're going to do it together with you using the most powerful tool in the universe, the media. Please subscribe to worthmedia.com now, and please subscribe to follow my personal journey to fight for worth. Thank you for listening. Okay, so you said you were going through, before R&B Divas, the world was like, Destiny's Child, LATAVIA. Can you explain, like, in more detail when you say going through it,
Well,
what it was?
everyone knows, or maybe they don't, that I was one of the founder members of Destiny's Child. But at this point in time in my life, I needed a platform to try to do things. Not so much on the, I'm about to put out an album, I'm about to do all that, everything that the world expects of me. I go against the grain. I don't do what society thinks that I should do. I've never been that person.
Right.
So with my real life and with me getting my interview and what I said, I was not told that if I was not trying to be on the show to try to promote an album or anything like that, that I was going to be basically thrown underneath the damn bus.
And when you say thrown underneath the bus, what do you mean exactly?
Because when they asked me about singing, I was just like, I'm not confident right now to sing right now. I felt like I had been blackballed. I never wanted to be a singer in the first place.
Really?
Never.
Really?
No.
Hot child, you in Destiny's Child, you ain't want to be no singer?
No, I didn't.
No.
And
Okay.
I got a lot of backlash from that, because it's just like, how she on R&B Divas and she ain't trying to sing. Okay, well, I am an R&B diva, first of all. I have 2 Grammys, I have NAACP awards, I have MTV awards, I have all that. The accolades go down the line.
Right.
So to me, we were all divas in our right. I am an R&B diva because I came from R&B.
Yes.
Because I didn't want to, I guess, fake these shows and the fake rehearsals and all of that, I let everybody know I didn't have a fear of singing. I wasn't ready.
I can respect that.
And I was told that, hey, this can be a community of women and all of that. And because I went there, well, why is she on here? If she ain't about to sing, then why is she on here? And I did not see that until I saw everything played back.
So you felt like while you were in the moments of rehearsing, of recording the show, it felt like support, it felt like love, and then like
you see everything back, and it's like,
and the talking head
wow.
pieces, the pieces that you weren't a part of,
Yeah.
and conversations you weren't a part of.
Yeah.
Okay, so your cast in R&B Divas, just so we're clear, was Angie Stone, Selena Johnson, Kiki Wyatt, Monifa, Mila, and you.
Myself.
Who did you feel, did anybody reach out to you in terms of like offering to help or offering to support you?
Well, me and Mila have been girls.
Okay, so you and Mila had a relationship.
From wherever.
It seemed like y'all were close.
I know all of the women that were on the show. But I felt bombarded, maybe because I was the only Grammy Award winner on the show. Nobody showed Mila saying, why y'all on her ass? And she got trophies that all of us want to possess.
Oh, Mila actually said that?
Oh, yeah. Oh, but that didn't get played.
Of course not.
Yeah, they don't do that.
Right.
I got showed as being this, oh, she don't want to sing, she didn't do this. Well, why she did? Nobody showed when I clapped back at nobody. They showed me being just this little, that's what I got portrayed as. And I'm like, wait a minute, this little moccasin got a lot in her.
Yeah.
And I really did not appreciate the way that I was portrayed. And I was going through a lot. And then it's all like underneath the table, hey, let's get this scene. What?
Did you feel like they were pressuring you to sing specifically because they knew that's something that you did not want to do?
Yes.
Okay. And I can relate. Honestly, I can relate because I did not want to be on the show as a singer. I wanted to be on the show, I can sing. I want to promote my clothing line. I want to promote my business. And there was always, why don't you want to sing? Why don't you want to tour element? Which so I understand on that level.
Yeah.
But when you say that you felt like you were portrayed the wrong way, right? You felt like you were portrayed as shy and afraid, or explain that a little more.
Just like, oh, how are you from Destiny's Child and you're coming on here and you don't want to do it? Guess what? Had I been in the studio pursuing my own project or whatever, Angie's songwriting a song that I wasn't particularly a fan of or anything, or the fake, to me, is what I felt like fake ass rehearsals and all
Why
that.
do you say fake rehearsals?
Because every time we would do it and it would be doing that, we talked about everybody's lives. We didn't rehearse.
Ah, okay. So you
So
felt
how
like,
was I gonna learn a song? And y'all know that I'm the timid one about when it comes to that. But then I got me, oh, well, she don't want to do this. She the one that don't want to do that. And I was just, why am I being portrayed as this person? Y'all ain't trying to help me. Y'all trying to get scenes.
so you felt like you were specifically put, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but
Oh,
what did the reason, if you had to think back and reflect, initially you felt like you were going on the show because you're like, hey, this is a great opportunity for me to take my career to the next level, to meet these women, for us to work together, form a sisterhood. What do you feel like you got?
I got that, oh, if you don't go and sing on this show and be a part of this song that Angie Stone wrote, then you're not being a team player. That's not what I signed up for. It was supposed to be about me being a single mother and me going through all of that stuff, me getting sisterhood, me being able to speak and be able to get support of the women. No, I don't feel like I got that.
Do you feel like the producers supported you at all? Did you talk to any of the other producers?
Yeah, I definitely feel that the producers supported me. I feel like the producers, and just like even from my, whatever, it was never between me and the girls. It was always management. I don't feel like it was between me and the girls. I feel like production made them attack me.
Wow. Well, first of all, I know that feeling. So I know that what you're saying is not just you being emotional and erratic. I know the feeling. And as the person who created the series, I didn't think it was possible, but you know, a lot of things happen when you don't have a certain level of control and ownership. So I first want to apologize, LATAVIA.
You don't need to.
Well, but I need to.
Yeah.
I need to from the perspective of that is not what R&B Divas was created to do.
I never
It was
believed that.
never created to make a person feel less
That's
than.
what I believed. That's what I believed.
And I, ooh, okay, we got to be cute for a minute in the interview, LATAVIA. It was never meant to break you. It was never created to hurt your feelings or make you feel less important or less talented than anybody else. I know there's a lot of cowards in this world. I'm not one of those people who's a coward. I'm going to step up and I'm going to apologize on behalf of me, Faith, and anyone else connected to that franchise. I have to honestly say, and we're going to get more into your story, but I want to say, when we say production, I need it to be clear. TV One as a network was not involved in the day-to-day the way a lot of people would think. So as we're having this conversation, I want to make sure people understand
Absolutely.
that. It was the production company that took it upon themselves to take, you're a member of Destiny's Child. It should have never happened. And I want to apologize on behalf of myself, Faith, TV One, the network. That was never the intention. But talk me through, are there any particular moments that stand out for you?
Yes.
That were just, okay, go for it.
And I want to thank you for apologizing.
Of course.
You didn't need to, sis.
Of course. Yes, I did. We're sober us now. We are in this together. And at the end of the day, even though I wasn't responsible for all the things that happened to you,
know you weren't.
I am the creator of the series. And that they will never take away. In fact, we
And
got
guess-
that on paper. Trademark and ownership.
and guess
And that
what?
brand cannot be,
I never thought about you. When I got a part of that, never thought about you. I
glad to
knew,
know that.
because like I said, I always wondered, what happened? Where's
Yeah.
Nikki? Where did she go? Why is it like this? This is not how it was when I saw it, when I was like, oh yeah, I would like to be a part of this.
Right.
When I got there, like I said, I spoke about my life, things that I wanted to do. And I was brought on the show to do that. And they took me saying, I just don't feel that I'm not, scenes were set up for me to go into studios and all this. Okay, I already told y'all that this is like not, but they were like, no, we want you to talk about being a single mother. We want to talk about your strive and doing all this stuff. You were a member of Destiny's Child. They would think that you would have all this stuff and all that. I got none of that. And you just asked me, sis, is there one
situation
that stuck out? It was after, I'm going to keep on calling them the fake rehearsals.
The fake rehearsals, we like that.
Yeah. And there was a huge snowstorm. I got snowed in. I had to take my daughter to go get shots. My daughter was 6 months old. We were about to go to Hawaii. But we had to go do this show.
Oh, for Monifa's wedding?
No.
Oh, no?
No. The wedding was there, but before that, we had to go do the show in LA.
Oh, wow, okay.
To do this song that we had been rehearsing for. So I did get snowed in. I got told that I lied about it because I didn't want to sing. I never wanted to sing the song. I didn't think the song was great. I didn't none of that. So like I was never the person that was just okay with it, but I was gonna show up. And as soon as I was able to actually get to LA, had to drive around, I guess, for production to set up for me to basically get cussed out.
What do you mean? You had to drive around for production. I'm curious.
Oh, no,
I'm curious because I feel like I know this story. This story feels very familiar, not with you, but with me. So explain what happened.
Drive around to get ready, I guess, for everybody else to set up because I was actually finally able to get into town. I would not lie about being caught in a snowstorm with my 6-month-old baby.
Yeah.
To not go sing a song that I wasn't particularly a fan of, and I could have just said I don't want to sing the damn song.
Who decided who wrote the song?
Angie Stone wrote the song.
There was no vote on the
No.
song? Oh, okay.
It was that. And then we got there and they asked everybody to sing a little bit, and then everybody went to go talk about their lives. It was not no rehearsal, especially with me being the person that I'm not comfortable with this. Y'all all sing every damn day. I don't. So I would have thought I would have got a little more support, but I did not.
Nobody? Nobody?
No. It was a support to sing. Why you the one ain't gonna sing though? You going for Destiny's Child. Why you here? Why?
Wow.
And it wasn't directly said to me, but it was in everything. When I finally did arrive to LA and I arrived at the venue, Mila met me and I walked into there and I immediately got bombarded saying that I lied about being stuck in a snowstorm. I could not get out of the city. I could have just stayed. I didn't have to go.
Yeah.
Especially with my 6-month-old.
Yeah.
So I get there. Nobody showed when I had it out with Kiki in the back.
Oh, you and Kiki had it out?
Yeah. They didn't show that.
Really?
They didn't show.